A 100-year-old World War II veteran was presented with a Special Forces Award earlier today.
News 8's Megan Bunchman was there. She joins us now in studio with more on this story. Megan.
Well, Ellsworth Johnson, or Al, was surrounded by friends and family this morning as the U.S. Army held an informal ceremony welcoming him into the Special Forces Regiment.
Thank you.
It was an emotional day for Ellsworth Johnson, a World War II veteran who just turned 100. As the Army veteran received a Special Forces tab, the mark of someone who went through a grueling year-long training process, learning the languages of areas he was assigned to, and hands-on skills of how to recruit, negotiate, and embed oneself with allies, all while behind enemy lines.
He volunteered for this. This wasn't something he was assigned. He went in and put the extra effort in and to do something big.
David Johnson, Al's grandson, says his grandpa didn't talk in much detail of what he did during his time serving in occupied France and then China.
Look at the people, the interest that's been shown.
But he and his family know, as well as the U.S. Army itself, just how important and impactful Johnson's service meant to so many, both back in the 1940s and in the modern day.
The idea of working with resistance forces, operating behind enemy lines, working with an indigenous group, training, assessing, recruiting, and he did that in training and he did that in operations both in Europe against the Nazis and in China against the Japanese from 1943 to 1945.
While the Special Forces and the CIA weren't created at the time of Johnson's service, Major General Patrick Robertson says Johnson's work with the Office of Strategic Services Operational Groups is the cornerstone of what they teach new recruits today.
Which is really the predecessor to Special Forces as we know it. The unit that he was in was really the foundation of everything that we've done in Special Forces.
Johnson is believed to be the last living member of the OSS Operations Group, which means today's ceremony was not only the first for the U.S. Army, but also the last.
Emotionally drained.
Emotional draining as well for everyone there. Johnson was also a U.S. medic in the Army before he volunteered for the OSS. Rick.